Hey everyone, Samurai Kai here. Today I'm going to check out a show called Ore Monogatari, also known as My Love Story. Now this show I am watching because a supporter of the channel requested me to do so, so I figured I could just go check it out. It is a show that I had heard of before, so it's probably worth watching, I kind of figured. So hopefully we can have a pretty good time watching this together. Now before I jump into it though, I do kind of want to, well I guess first I should say how much I actually know about the show itself, and the answer is really not very much. I know it's like a romantic comedy show, like a shoujo kind of show, and I know like the general character design of the main male character, is kind of a big guy, but that's pretty much the extent of it, really. So pretty much a almost entirely blind reaction. And also I have to explain to you kind of my reaction format. I do not show the anime footage itself in the video because that runs into copyright problems. I do show you the subtitles from the show, and they'll be down there where the words are instead of the words. And I give you a timer so you can get your own copy of the show from wherever you can find it and get it all synced up to my reaction so we can watch it together. So that's how all that works. So yeah, with all that said, if you still want to stick around, let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, looks like we have kind of a storybook sort of start here. Delicious sweets and tea available. Also, I think I've heard of the story this is referencing, the blue and red oni. And some other anime, some other anime referenced it too. Really like the effect they do with the ball. Like the design. Yeah, this is the story I thought it was. Definitely a story of sacrifice, self-sacrifice. I do want to double check the subs that I'm using for this. Yeah, it should be fine. I think that's our protagonist. And damn, he is a big boy. And our opening. So I am curious how the story is supposed to tie into the plot itself. I guess it's kind of calling him an Oni. Ore Monogatari. Even got like my love story written inside the mono kanji. And she is pretty cute. I assume she's the main love interest of our main male character. She definitely has like a shoujo look to her. Wow, is that the scale? Because she looks a lot smaller than him in that shot. Can you even see? Don't trip. Oh, he was booking it. Wow, King Kong reference. I thought calling him an Oni was bad. She looks actually really comfy on that strawberry. And she is way smaller than him. Like, it's not a slight difference. That's supposed to be a wedding cake. He's the only one on it. It's quite sad. And it's spring. Sakura trees are very telling. Goat. Yeah, definitely an emotional day. Jesus, he is just huge. I thought maybe the opening was exaggerating, but no, he is just big. Hello, kitty cat. My cat might jump on my lap. If only. This is the cat I was referencing. I'm sure it was a great 3 years. I'm sad you have missed it. Aw, wow, they really do care. Senpai! He's causing an earthquake as he runs by. You should do it. I guess finding her comes first. That may complicate things. That guy being there. Oh, she's the one confessing to him. That definitely complicates things. Damn. I mean, he wasn't really rude about it, but still, it's gotta hurt. I mean, he's just so nonchalant about it, like he didn't even consider it. That's poor girl. Like he didn't sugarcoat it at all, but he wasn't overly mean about it. I guess is the best way to describe it. Actually, like April 1st now. It's pretty close to real lifetime. Yeah, he is that Bishonen, pretty boy type. Sunako. Is there any girl he likes, though? So this is like a trend. Uh, Making her ugly cry. Well, fast recovery. Okay, that was a little harsh. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess that's enough. Good thing you're not a girl, or you probably would have questioned you by now emotionally. Really high tension. Yeah, that is definitely true. I was I almost about to say that word for word because you suck. Maybe next time. But yeah, losing to him does seem to be kind of a trend. uh, Forget about it, you don't have a chance. Nobody does. Suspicious guy. I mean, that's kind of suspicious guy behavior. Uh, yeah, maybe you shouldn't glare at the police officer. Wow, we got kind of a slight laugh from him. Okay, yeah, so he can make him laugh. Yeah, it does happen, just not in front of you guys. It is fairly amusing. We have a train ride. And it'd be really bad if like it was a really cramped, jammed in train and you have a baby like that, like getting the baby squished. Like, I would definitely be worried about that if I was her. Truly a very the highest tier gentleman that got ignored. Uh, well, it's a thought that counts. Which one? He does look kind of sketchy. Do we have some Chikan going on? Yes, yes we do. This might be your chance to do some good. And he could just break that arm if he wanted to. Because you're molesting her, and that's probably definitely a crime. And, yay, he gets appreciation. And probably just fell in love. Quick, nab her up before Sunakawa grabs her. Steals her away. That's his name, right? Sunakawa, I think it's something like that. I'll get names down eventually. Yeah, you don't mess with this guy. Can somebody take this criminal away? I got places to be. You again. Yep, you see, he's right here. He's in my arms. No one else can take credit. Also, his freaking shirt says 69. It's a nice touch. He definitely did. I saw everything. You really are a pathetic adult, you know that? Yeah, we have a witness here. Not sure what you expected to accomplish lying like that. Really not helping your case one bit. You're just gonna piss him off. Damn. Yeah, he can just break you in half. You really should watch yourself. I don't think he can hear you anymore. Also, probably shouldn't assault somebody right in front of a police officer. But mistakes were made. Probably worth it, though. The guy was just very punchable, let's be honest. What, is his appearance funny to you? Is that the girl? I assume it's the girl. Yeah, right in front of a cop, really. Yep, it's her. Yamato. Like a Yamato Nadeshiko. Yeah, maybe we should clean up a little bit. At least put away the dirty mags and whatnot. Yeah, and the underwear too. I think she's already right there. Very cute voice she has. It was definitely no problem at all. No trouble at all. Well, there you go. Yeah, if he sticks around, you'll draw her away from him. A gift? Is it food? Oh, that does look pretty good. I'm sure if you gave it to him, he'd eat pretty much anything. Nobody could get mad at a girl. You're as cute as you stalking them. You got a little bit on. He didn't taste until it was specified to him. You don't have to. We could chat for a little bit longer. That thing's pretty cool. I'm sure this will not be the last time we see each other. Yeah, I mean, definitely worth it. It's literally just episode 1, man. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The story is just starting. Your story. Your love story. Is that her calling? Did she get his number? Or did she forget her phone? Yeah, she forgot her phone. Not an excuse to see her again. Public phone. Okay. Is she calling her own phone? Yeah, that makes sense. Trying to find it. Anytime at all will be fine. I really do love her voice. Like, it's just growing on me more and more. It's a date. Yeah, I told you you were getting ahead of yourself. Like you would buy yourself a pink phone. Gambatte ne? She did, but I don't think she cares too much one way or the other. Because I didn't get the impression that she thought too much about him. But of course, that's the expectation because he's used to that sort of thing. But she may be the exception. Why is she so cute, though? They're all using Keiko. Sounds great. It looks so tiny when he has it. Like you could actually sniff it up your nostril. No wonder they taste so delicious. Yes. Yeah, she's definitely a keeper. He's realizing that more and more, I'm sure. Yeah, like, I don't do a lot of baking, but I make like pancakes, and it still involves mixing. And it's not a simple task, but not an easy task. Because it's moe. Why are you sitting like that? Yeah, a little bit close. Please stop. Okay, just yell that out to everyone. That's life for you. That leaf was on quite the adventure. Yeah, did you fall in? You even reach that high? Can somebody please get this girl a step ladder? Or you can pick her up and then she can wipe you as you hold her up. Definitely. Oh, what? So, I can't pronounce that. Do you even know what it is? I can't say it. But if she's adorable, I'll gladly eat it. Yeah, she's actually a lot more adorable than I was expecting going into the show. Are you implying you're interested in her as well? Are we gonna have a love triangle thing going on? Oh, is that her? Uh, yeah, the camera has to pan down for days to see her. Are you okay? How much did you run? Do you want to lie down? Meh. Oh. I guess having contact information would definitely be helpful if you want to continue to interact with each other. The only reason she contacted him before is because she used her own phone that he had. Can't do that again. Although she doesn't know where he lives, right? So, I mean, they'd figure out something one way or the other. Little bit. It's not a problem at all, but yes, you are very sweaty. There you go. Yeah, those Japanese phones can do that infrared contact exchange thing. It's pretty cool. But nothing beats a classic just writing it down and handing it to someone. Let's not jump to conclusions. Really? Is that... Not what I expected him to say. Like, I was pretty sure he was the one that was going to try to go after her. Yeah, I'm still processing that in my head. I think I need to see another episode or two before I get a real feel for how the show's gonna go, but... Shiawase no Arika. See, I definitely did not know what to expect going into this show. I guess it's just a preview. What are you doing, man? That was a thing. Okay, that was the first episode of Ore Monogatari. And yeah, this is definitely a love story of some sort. I just not quite sure what sort. Yeah. I mean, the first thing that's obviously very stand out about the show is our main characters are the literal giants, right? And his best friend is like a, pretty boy Bishonen kind of guy that has had no shortage of love confessions from girls throughout his life, but they've all been rejected to varying degrees of cruelty, I would say, all the way from like kindergarten to current day. Some of which seem to be girls that our protagonist was into. Goda was his name, right? I think, right? And the show pretty much started out like the graduation of middle school, right? Which is, around that time is fairly common for an anime because, usually the character will start high school at the start of the show because it's a chance for the main character to be in a new environment, meet new people, and you as the audience also are meeting these new people for the same time, so you're kind of like, you can empathize with them, right? You get to go on that journey of high school together. That's usually why they start around this time frame. But so we had the graduation. We didn't actually go to a new school yet, did we? Or we didn't see any classwork kind of stuff. Because I assume they'll go to the same high school, right? They didn't really get into it this episode, but I assume they're going to be going to the same high school. But yeah, as far as our main girl, her name is Yamato, which is going to be pretty easy to remember because, Yamato Nadeshiko, I'm fairly certain that was kind of a basis for the name because she is kind of like that sort of, personality-wise. Not necessarily appearance-wise, because Yamato Nadeshiko characters would usually have, like, black hair and whatnot. But still, she comes across as a very kind, sweet, maybe somewhat shy, blushy, moe, adorable kind of girl, right? So, it kind of fits for me. But as far as her connection to the protagonist, it starts with a meeting on a train. She had a run-in with a chikan, a molester, and he was able to take care of that without any hesitation whatsoever. He just goes over there and takes care of it. And the guy was, of course, just super obnoxious, just trying to get out of it and deny and blame other people and just lie. It was a very unlikable person, to say the least. But he was taken care of. He just freaking broke him, I swear. Like, can you imagine just how much force could be behind the punch of this guy? Like, it's nothing to sneeze at. You don't get back up from it very easily. But yeah, the girl was very appreciative, of the favor that was done for her. So she comes over to his place, gives him cake, eventually gives him macarons later on too, because they had to have a second meeting because she forgot her phone at his place. So a chance to keep meeting with each other. But he also, our protagonist here, he does seem to be a little bit oblivious to how she feels. Like, we had a bit of an awkward scene of him just, like, sitting on the ground in front of her, just, like, glaring at her within her personal space, right? Just trying to figure things out, I guess. But, the conclusion I think he's come to by the end of the show is that his friend, Sunakawa, his friend likes her, and that she likes him, I guess, and as a result, he should support the relationship. I think that's kind of the conclusion he came to by the end of the episode. Although I assume she likes him, Goda, right? Like, I feel like that's how it is. But he doesn't seem to see it that way, so there may be a bit of a misunderstanding here from his end. Although it's possible I'm misunderstanding some things as well. But yeah, right now it looks like the format of the show will be Goda tries to encourage and support the blossoming romance between his friend and this new girl, but I wonder how that'll go. I know he's had some kind words to say about her, but he didn't really make it too clear whether or not he liked her in that way. So I think either way, I feel like he's jumping the gun trying to support this potential romance. So I don't know. I'm not really sure how this is going to go in the future. Like I said, I really need a couple more episodes to really get a feel for what a typical episode of this show will be like. But I feel like this was a pretty good start to the series, A very likable main girl here. The main protagonist is a pretty cool guy, too. Maybe a little bit dense, But that's nothing new for anime protagonists, really. But, he's competent, right? He gets things done. He doesn't just cower in fear or anything like that. He sees a problem, he goes over there and takes care of it, right? So, that's pretty cool. I think that's about all I have to say on the episode. It was definitely a good start, very solid start. I am eager to watch more of it, so I do hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and if you did, I hope you watch more of me doing so. Watch more of me watching the show, so until then, bye-bye.